Good afternoon, students. Welcome to our online lecture series. I am Mr.R.G.Bramhane. Now, in previous lecture, we already discussed about the various basics of water supply engineering and various basic parameters which are considered at the time of water supply scheme in the water supply engineering. So, see, in a previous lecture, we discuss about the what is meant by water supply engineering. In a few minutes, we revise the previous lecture for continuation. So, see, in previous lecture, we discuss about the what is meant by water supply engineering. Then we also discuss various key components for water supply engineering. Okay, so there is having some important component which are very important for the planning, design and construction of any water supply scheme. So that we already discussed in the previous lecture. Then after that we discuss water supply scheme challenges. Water supply scheme having various challenges. We already discussed in previous lecture what are that challenges. Okay, so also discussed in the previous lecture. Then water resource development, okay, for planning, design and construction of any project or any water supply scheme, there is a need of some data, some drawings for analysis and execution of that project. So we already discussed. Okay, then types of drawing also we discuss, that is contour plans, detailed drawings, line diagrams. Okay, then we already discussed about the design period. Okay, then so today we will discuss or we will study the very important parts of the water supply engineering. Okay, so see, at the time of water supply engineering or at the time of water treatment, so some process are very important. Okay, so today we will study that one by one process in deep. Okay, so after completion of this process, the water maintain the its standard quality. Okay, so now we will study the water treatment processes. Okay, so see in this slide there is given a step by step process from which the water goes and maintain the quality standards. Okay, so first one is intake structure. First one is intake structure, then screening, then aeration, filtration, sedimentation, then next is coagulation and flocculation, and last one is disinfection. So these are the important process which involved in the water treatment process for the purification of water. So see, so see firstly intake structures. Okay, so see what is meant by intake structure. So intake structure is nothing but the intake structure is the structure which is made up of from RCC or concrete structure which constructed near the any water source, so that with the help of that structure we can take the water from the various water sources and passes to the water treatment plant. Okay, so in short, water intake structure is nothing but the structure which collect the water from the source like river, pond, and it transferred to the water treatment plant. Okay, so that is called as intake structure. Okay, so there is intake structure having various type: canal intake, river intake. Okay, so depending on the source available, or the intake structure near the sources, the types of intake structure is decided. Okay, so that is called as intake structure. So next important part is screening. Okay, screening. So see, screening is the uh, first parameter or first step for the water treatment process. So see, the main purpose of use of screen is to remove the suspended and floating material from the surface water. Okay, so see, when we collect the water from the river by use of intake structure, that water having some floating material, okay, floating material, suspended material like plants, trees, some stones, animals, okay, then trees, leaves, okay. So these are some floating and suspended material which are removed with the help of these screens. So this process is called as screening. Okay, so see what is meant by screening. The main purpose of use of screen is to remove the suspended and floating material from the surface water, so before it is allowed to flow into the treatment plant. Okay, so which suspended or floating material like plants, stones, animals, trees, etc. Okay, so see, the screening helps to reduce the time and the cost of water treatment process, and chances of clogging are minimized. Okay, so see, if we have not done the screening process, then what happens? The water contains various suspended and floating materials, and due to that presence of suspended and floating material, the treatment plant, there is a chances of clogging in the water treatment plant. So with the help of screening, we reduce the chances of clogging. Okay, that's why screening is important process in the water treatment process. Okay, so that screening or that screening having or that screens having some types. Okay, see, first is portable screen. Okay, then curve screen. Okay, curve screen, then step screen and bar screen. So see, these types of screens are depending on the their shape, size. Okay, so accordingly screens are divided in the four types, that is portable screen, step screen, curve screen and bar screen. Okay, so these are the types of screens. Then see in the picture first is portable screen. So you can see portable screen, then curve screen. Okay, see these are the portable screen, then curve screen. Okay, so this is the type of screens. Then next is step screen. Okay, so see in the step screen there is a structure like steps. Okay, so that's why it is step screen. Then bar screen. Okay, so see in the bar screen there is a provided of bars or steel bars in a vertical position. Okay, in equal distance. Okay, so that is called as bar screen. So these are the types of screens which are used in the process of screening. Okay, so uh, next process, that is aeration. Okay, so see, we already discussed about the first process, that is screening. Then second one is aeration. Okay, aeration. So see what is meant by aeration. In this method, the water to be treated is brought in close contact with air. The aeration method has the some advantages. So see, basically aeration means what? Aeration is the process in which the water is kept in close contact with the environment or with the air. And the purpose of aeration is what? To remove the carbon dioxide, to remove the carbon dioxide from their water and absorb the oxygen, absorb the oxygen and remove the various odor from that water. So these are the purpose for aeration. Okay, so see, in this process the oxygen is absorbed and carbon dioxide is released, and it reduces the percentage of carbon dioxide up to 70%, and this helps to reduce the chance of corrosion of the water carrying pipe. Okay, so see, okay, so next is hydrogen sulfide is easily removed in this process. Okay, so see, with the help of this aeration process, hydrogen sulfide is removed, then odor is removed, then carbon dioxide is also removed and absorb the oxygen. Okay, so this is the main purpose of this aeration. Okay, then now we will discuss about the limitation of aeration method. Okay, so aeration methods having some limitations. Okay, so see, first one is aeration method cannot remove 100% carbon dioxide, so its residue always remains in the small quantities, that is up to 3.5 mg per liter. So see, with the help of aeration we cannot remove 100% carbon dioxide. Okay, so next limitation is excessive aeration leads the excessive absorption of oxygen, which leads to the increase the property of corrosive of water, which needs to have de-aeration process. So sometimes what happen in aeration process, so excessive absorption of oxygen is done. So at that time what we have to do, we need to have de-aeration process. Okay, because to decrease the property of corrosiveness of water. Okay, so these are the two limitations of aeration. Okay, then see next, that is methods of aeration. Okay, so methods of aeration having some types or methods. So first one is air diffusion method, then second one is cascade method, third one is spray nozzle, third one is spray nozzle, and fourth one is trickling beds. So these are the four methods of aeration. Okay, so now we will discuss about the diffused air aeration system. Diffused air aeration system. Okay, this is the first type of aeration. So see, in this process or in these methods, the perforated pipes are installed at the bottom of tank and the compressed air is blown through these pipes. Okay, so see, in this process or in this method, the perforated pipes are installed at the bottom of the tank, and with the help of compressor we provide the air with the help of that perforated pipes. Okay, so the air bubbles while coming up from the bottom of tank, okay, and come into the close contact of water contain the tank, and aeration of water is thus achieved. Okay, so with the help of that perforated pipe we provide the air or oxygen in the water, so aeration process is achieved. Okay, so now we'll discuss about the dimensions of that tank, aeration tank. So depth of aeration tank is generally about 2.5 meter to 3 meter, and they generally work on the principle of continuous flow with minimum detention period of 15 minutes. Okay, so these are some specification of that tank. Okay, so the quantity of air consumed per 1000 liter of water varies from 0.3 meter cube to 0.6 meter cube. So this is the diffused air aeration system. Okay. So see in this picture, there is showing the air diffusion aerator. See in the above, there is a compressor and the pipe is connected through the compressor and passing through the tank. Okay. And with the help of that compressor, provide the air, through that pipe, perforated pipe. Okay. And in this way, aeration is achieved. Okay. Aeration is achieved. So next is gravity aerator. Gravity aerators, or we can say cascade aerators. Okay. Cascade aerators. Okay. So see, cascade aerator consists of a series of steps. Okay. Series of steps that the water flows over. In all cascade aerators, aeration is accomplished in the splash zone. Okay, so see in the cascade aerator, there is having steps like structure. On that steps like structure, the water flows and the aeration is achieved, or what we can say carbon dioxide is removed and absorb the oxygen. So in this way, aeration is achieved. Okay. So this is the cascade aerators. Okay. Now next one is spray aerator. Spray aerator. So see, this type of aerator has one or more spray nozzle connected to the pipe manifold. Okay. So in this type, nothing but there is provided of spray nozzles, and with the help of that spray nozzles, water is sprinkle. Okay. Water is sprinkle. Okay. So the water is sprinkled in the fine jets through nozzles to a height of about 2 meter to 2.5 meter. Okay. So uh, that spray or that sprinkle water in close contact with environment or air, then that time carbon dioxide is removed and absorb the oxygen in the water, and aeration process is achieved. Okay. So there is having some specification of nozzles, that is the nozzles are generally operated at pressure of 0.07 to 0.14 Newton per mm square. Okay. So the discharge through nozzle will depend upon its design and available head of water. So these are the spray aerators. Okay. So you can see in the picture, there is showing the nozzles and sprayed water from that spray nozzle aerator. Then third is trickling bed. Okay. Then see, this is the cascade aerator. Okay. Cascade aerator. So this is actual picture cascade aerator, which was taken at the time of site visit at MIDC Ahilanagar. Okay. So see, this is type of cascade aerator. Okay. So now you can see the actual process of cascade aerator. Okay. So see, this is the type of cascade aerator in which the steps like structure are provided. On that step like structure is water flows and achieve the aeration process. Okay. So I think you all are understood the uh, process of water treatment. Some processes are remaining. So remaining process of water treatment plant, we will discuss in the, or we will study in the next lecture. Thank you for watching video. Thank you.